what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Smith outside. He feeds it to Irving. Shot clock at 5. But they'll get another chance. Morris kicks to Smith. The 3. Smith missing again. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Gibbs. 18 points for him. They double him with James. There's a screen. Back to Turner. Jazz passing it around. Offensive rebound. The Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. The drive by Smith. Looking to end the drought. And James with the basket on the assist by Morris. 9 points for LeBron.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Hayward passes to Gibbs, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Walking with legends here, guys. Look at some outstanding seasons, decades apart, averaging a triple-double in each game over the course of an entire NBA season. Oscar Robertson's 1961-62 season was something to marvel at. And now in our current era, a special player making his own mark on the NBA with the tremendous play he's been showing us all season long.
And that's still one of the most hallowed achievements in NBA history. I mean, we're talking about the Big O averaging a triple-double over the course of an entire season. I mean, to think we have another player with a shot to do that, it really speaks to the one-of-a-kind season he's having. This is the stuff of legends.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Irving for 3, and it's good. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
On the wing, Turner. To the inside. Morris with the block. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Derek Favors checked in for Gordon Hayward. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Take a look at what Smooth's been doing. 22 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark, and this offense has really performed at a high level.
And for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Houston.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
The steal. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Oh. Boom. He jams it straight down.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Wiles. Dishes it to Hood. Sinks the triple. Hood's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Jazz. Cavaliers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Irving for 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range. Trading blows from behind the arc.
And that does it for the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 10. And now we'll send it down to Doris.
Well, obviously a lot of ground for you guys to make up in that second half. Do you expect Coach to shake things up to try to jumpstart you here in the third?
The second half just about to get going here. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Gibbs in at point guard. Favors is out there with Lyles. And it's Hayward, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Jazz trail by 12. To the middle, it's tipped. From 12 feet out, and there's Love. That's good on the assist by Smith. Smith's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Crawford, and the rejection by James. The pass to Gibbs. Favors with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
No good from Gibbs.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a tough time getting it going here.
And it's Irving missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Pass to Gibbs. Launches it. That's good.
Let's go, man.
Smooth's got 29.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Irving dishes to Love. Kicks to LeBron. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Gibbs. But they recover it. Hayward right side. And that one's on target from the wing. Hayward's got 10 points. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Irving kicks to Love. Mejri, he's covered by Favors. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz. Smooth's got his 6th rebound on the night. Hayward outside. And then Favors with the dunk.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Cleveland leading by 8.
Timeout. Start it.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Probably a good time to make some changes with a good chunk of the second half still to go, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. And that one's good, Irving. Jazz trail by 10. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Shumpert with the ball.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control. Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
LeBron against Hayward. James outside. Outside jumper. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mesri, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range, Greg. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Gibbs, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And now look at the point guards who have been taking matters into their own hands this past month. These are the top scorers at their position. Freak number 1, Kyrie Irving 3rd.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And the Jazz making a change here. Exum's checked in, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, Love is playing well. He has 9 rebounds and 5 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
You got it. Ball inside.
Burks in the corner. Connects from 3-point range. Burks has got 6 points in the quarter.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
LeBron with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. LeBron right side. The dish to Love. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 14 points for Kevin Love.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
No good from Gibbs. Cleveland leading by 6. Shumpert in the corner. It's a pick by Love. And Shumpert kicks to James. Stolen by Exum. And now Utah, fast break.
Ball inside.
Gibbs passes to Burks. Here's Favors, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Here's Gibbs. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Smooth's got 38 points. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Gibbs passes to Exum. Hayward outside. Here's Favors. The shot will not go. And Cleveland the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead.
That's been their bread and butter in the second half. They've really knocked down their long-range shots.
And as hot as they are, no need to play conservative. Keep firing away.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Splitter misses.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find